CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Hello everyone, welcome to the season finale of the one and only high school sports show we call State Champs. We're presented by Lawrence Tech. I'm Lauren Plant, this is Jenna Skelski, and as sad as we are to say goodbye Indiana for the summer, we are pumped to bring you all of the phenomenal highlights from this school year.
That's right, Lauren, and to kick off this last episode, we are going to start where it all began with highlights from the fall season.
All right, so come with us as we go back in time.
We begin with the Class 4A championship game. Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger playing in its 11th state title match and their second in 4 seasons, winning one back in 2015. The Bears of Evansville Central standing in their way. We jump to the fourth quarter. We had a scoreless game, 1 second left on the clock. Evansville Central lining up for the field goal and the win. Blocked by T.J. Tippmann. Saints defense forced this game to overtime. Both teams missed their first opportunity to score via a field goal, but this time, John Degenhart splits the uprights from 21 yards out, EC up 3-zip. But Dwenger would respond on their possession. Michael Garrett from 23 yards out, nailing it right down the middle, ties the game up at 3-all. Saints got the rock down to the 1-yard line. The senior Tippmann finding the end zone, bulldozing his way in from 1 yard out, 10-3 ball game. EC not going to give up just yet. Senior QB Brennan Harper dropping back. He'll find fellow senior Malcolm DePriest wide open in the back of the end zone. Tie game after the third overtime. Evansville Central with the first possession in the fourth OT. Harper will sling it to the middle, picked off by the senior Charlie Howe. Now all Dwenger needs is a field goal for the W. Of course, points at a premium, and the player of the game is running on Octane 93. Tippmann bounces it outside, reaches for the pylon, touchdown, championship. No state title game had ever gone beyond 2 overtimes. This took 4. Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger, your 2018 Class 4A state champions, beating Evansville Central 16-10. 5th state title in school history. Here we go with the good stuff. Class 4A Volleyball State Championship at Old Johnny Worthen Arena at Ball State. The Yorktown Tigers versus the Avon Orioles and the Yorktown Faithful pumped. Avon unbeaten in 17 straight matches, but the first set all Yorktown Tigers. The setup for the Nebraska recruit Kenzie Knuckles, one of her 14 kills. Yorktown takes game 1 25-16. In the second, Tigers lead, but Avon resilient. The Orioles' Holly Estridge for the punch. Avon came within 2, 21-23. But the Tigers roaring went on a 7-3 run in the second. Tigers take game 2. In the third, 6'2 senior Estridge and Avon not wanting to go away, down by 2. The setup from Elise Carmichael. Estridge buries this one. Avon tips the momentum in the third. But the Tigers too strong. A return and the big spike by Knuckles puts this one in the books. Yorktown defeats Avon with the sweep. 2nd state title in 3 years. 5th overall. 2018 Class 4A state champions.
We start the night off at Franklin Community High. Homecoming night for the Grizzly Cubs. The full scene of the new king and queen as they take the stage before the game, hopefully boosting the Cubs against the Plainfield Quakers. We pick it up with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Drew Byerly under center, calls his own number, and he punches it in for 6. This extra point puts the Grizzly Cubs up 6-0. Now on the other side of the coin, Plainfield looking effective. Senior wideout Derek Keller takes a direct snap out of the backfield. He extends and dives for the score. 7-6 ball game. This game would go the distance. Franklin down 3, and they have the rock. Junior QB Byerly once again showing what he can do with his legs, diving for the end zone. Grizzly Cubs up 32-29. The game was tied at the end of the fourth, so to overtime we go. Byerly has the end zone on speed dial this night, keeping the ball yet again, and with the second effort pushes it in for the score. But Plainfield not out of it yet. Senior tailback Tavian Gadea with the snap finds an opening, and he would reach the paint for 6. The Quakers would go for 2 and the win. Gadea puts the team on his back. Again, the direct snap. He finds a goal line for two as Plainfield comes away with a huge overtime victory over Franklin Community, 40-39 your final.
The Lawrence Central Crazies ready to rock at home. Everyone behind the Bears getting that first win of the season. But Lawrence North looking to go 3-0 and beat their rivals for the first time in over a decade. We picked this up waning moments of the first quarter. Bears leading 3-0. North dropped 52 on Richmond in week 2. Running back Coquito Stewart breaks free. He is crib bound. 70-yard scamper. Stewart had 119 yards on the night. 2-point conversion was good. 8-3 North. So you heard the coach at the beginning, right? Stay up, no matter what. This is the ensuing kickoff. LaShawn Bright takes matters into his own hands. Down the sideline, avoiding tackles, to the house. 90 yards, failed conversion, but the Bears got their second field goal of the half in the second quarter. Bears led 12-8 at the break. Third quarter now, darkness upon us. Central looking for a big play. Quarterback John Lewis buying time, airs it out. Darren McCulley steps in and picks it off. North, feeling a momentum switch, drove deep into Bear territory. Quarterback Donovan McCulley hands off to running back Keyshawn Smith. Tack on 6 for the Cats. Missed conversion. Lawrence North led 14-12 after 3. But Central kept their composure, found themselves within striking distance in the fourth. Lewis hooks up with his wideout Jackson Schoenlein. Bears went for 2 and got it, now up 6. Same score and less than a minute to go. North with one last chance to reverse their fortune. 4th and 9. Pass is incomplete, and you can put it in the books. The city trophy stays at Central. Bears get their first win of the season, beating Lawrence North 20-14.
Just because high school sports are over for the summer does not mean we are. Your favorite high school sports show will still be going on strong on all of our social media platforms this summer. Stay in touch with us by giving us a follow on Instagram and Twitter, or by liking us on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be off the air until this upcoming fall, so don't miss out on any of the action online. We'll see you on our website at statechampsnetwork.com, and we'll be right back.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships, like this one, at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique, hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together with our
customers,
we're driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Another hoops contest hosted at Brownsburg. Class 4A rivals Terre Haute South Vigo getting tangled with Terre Haute North Vigo. Welcome to tourney time. Quite the opening sectional draw for these two. The Terre Haute North Patriots shocked everybody when they went into the Wabash Valley Classic earlier in the season. An 0-6 record won the tournament. Running and stunning early here off the pick and roll. Cayman Hayes with the touch. Watch your pockets because there were some steals in this one. Braden Eddington with the snatch and score. North Vigo led early. South Vigo Braves trying to stay cool. Kapil Reddy, the big man with the big arc, net it. South Vigo pushing back. North would adjust, still with the lead after intermission. South has never been completely healthy all season, so it's always been next man up. Tightening up on defense, here, all the way down the map to Kenyon Schulte for the deuce. South finding some rhythm. And here, finding the edge, fight for the ball. Cordell Haynes comes away with it. Braves take the lead, 55-54, 2.5 remains. Fast forward, South Vigo leads by a penny, 30 seconds left. Down the coast, Cayman Hayes will not be denied. North now by 1. Hayes big on D, snags it, a foul is forced, count the bucket. Again, Hayes sent to the line, North leading by 2. The miss, South Vigo with a chance for the win, puts up an attempt, doesn't go. Terre Haute North Vigo defeats South Vigo 63-61. The Class 3A tilt between Silver Creek and Culver Academies featured arguably the best game of the night. The Dragons will light up the board first. Sophomore Trey Kaufman, the dump to the senior Jack Hawkins, relentless in the paint. Hawkins had 4 points and 5 boards just in the first quarter. Didn't take long for third-ranked Culver to respond, moving the ball around effectively around the perimeter. The Boston University commit Ethan Watts with the triple. Nothing but net. He had a team-high 23 points, Culver up by a penny. A low-scoring first quarter, the 6th-ranked Dragons and veteran senior Ty Kessinger with the quick drive and jump. He totaled 10 on the night. Silver Creek up by 3 at the end of the first. Midway through the second, Culver's Jordan Freeman finding some space in the key, silky smooth. His only points on the night, but he contributed 6 rebounds. Culver finds themselves down 16-12 at the end of the half. And here we say hello to the Rose-Hulman commit, Zane Gross, to the tin, glass, cylinder. Gross led the Dragons in points with 15, the Creek with a 6-point lead. Culver not giving up. The junior Trey Galloway with the great lead pass to fellow junior Deontay Craig. Craig had 11 buckets plus 7 boards for the Eagles, yet down by 6, 38-32 after 3. Later, Silver Creek almost turning the ball over, but the pill is in good hands with Ty Kessinger. Drives, posts up for 2. Silver Creek scored 24 in the paint, and with that bucket, Dragons now lead 41-32. But it quickly diminished. Again, Eagles, the senior Watts doing it himself here from downtown. Count it. Culver within 4, 5:30 left in the game. Closing this one out, sealing the deal, the freshman star Cooper Jacoby. He drains a triple, 11 points, 7 boards on the night. Silver Creek, your 2019 Class 3A basketball champions, defeating Culver Academies 52-49. Class 4A girls hoops, sectional 11 opener. The Perry Meridian Falcons up against the Decatur Central Hawks. DC donning the white unis. Early action. Vanessa Wilson locates a Jula Tata, the 6'2 senior forward, off glass. Hawks on the board first. But the Falcons quick to respond. Perry Meridian's Caitlin Baird from the key kicks to Sally Mortensen, the sophomore making her presence felt. PM led 11-6 in the first. Second quarter, Falcons up 3 now. In the second, some smooth sailing. Let's slow this baby down a bit. Good golly, Miss Molly Armstrong. Perry Meridian held a slight edge at the half, 21-20. Third quarter, and the Hawks still beak to beak with the Falcons. Wilson the rebound, down the hardwood, and a beeline to the baseline. Count it, and the contact. DC trailed by 2, 28-26. Perry Meridian retorts. Savannah pipes the dart down to Caitlin Baird. She went home with 13 points, 7 rebounds as the Falcons scratched a 5-point advantage into the fourth. Scrappy down the stretch. Hawks coming away with the rock. Kenzie Smith penetrates past to Wilson from the deep corner. The junior locks it at 38 all with 2 minutes to go. PM trying to seal the deal. Pipes plating up more apples. Sally Mortensen the finish and the foul. Perry Meridian cashes out the Decatur Central comeback by just a penny, 45-44.
Hey Indiana, since this is our final episode for the 2018-19 season, I wanted to give you a preview of what the future of the State Champs universe is going to look like beginning this fall. State Champs was created to serve Michigan audiences back in 2002, and we were thrilled to be able to begin serving the great state of Indiana last fall. We appreciate all the support we've received. Over the past few years, we have grown, as our diverse audience has, in new ways to consume content. Our parent company is Yellow Flag Productions. This graphic shows our total digital results for the calendar year 2018. 53 million impressions, nearly 7 million video views proves that the appetite for our content expands well beyond just the local and state level. We will be back for another 15-episode season of State Champs on Fox Sports Midwest and Fox Sports Indiana beginning August 25th. We're also creating a brand new mobile app built for Android and Apple iOS users. It will be available on streaming platforms such as Amazon Fire Stick and Roku TV in 2020, with other platforms to follow. Our mission statement here at Yellow Flag is clear and simple: creating branded content that engages audiences through visual storytelling. We thank you, and State Champs will be right back.
I admit it. I love working with money, negotiating, and making big decisions. That's why I'm majoring in finance and economics at Lawrence Tech. What's truly amazing about the education here is the small class sizes that give me easy access to my professors who truly care about my future. They even helped me get a great internship. And I was able to fulfill my lifelong dream of playing college golf. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry
Howie's!
Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, a compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Mid-Eastern Baseball Conference tightening up. Two teams definitely in the mix, Daleville and Wapahani. Weather cooperating in this one. Wapahani came in undefeated in conference play at 4-0, 12-5 overall. Daleville dominant at home, 7-2. Not so much on the road. A win would get them back to 500 at 3-3. Brevin Rivers on the mound for the Raiders. 2 complete games over his last 2 starts. Pick things up in the top of the 5th. Daleville threatening. Max Stecker, the hot shot grounder off the Wapahani shortstop's glove. Josh Price scores. Max ends up on third. Daleville led 1-0. But the Raiders responded bottom half of the 6th. Runners on the corner. Luke Willman singles to bring Braxton Davis to the dish. We were tied up at 1 apiece. Willman on first, runner on second. The sophomore Nolan Dudley lays down the sacrifice. Ducks on the pond now. Next batter, Seth Adams. Raiders call for the squeeze. Rivers the winning run. He also pitched another complete game, just 1 unearned run. Wapahani hangs on to beat Daleville 2-1 the final.
I'm Gabe O'Neill here as we take the field for a regional championship battle between the Cecina Memorial Crusaders and the Wildcats from South Vermilion. We pick things up in the top of the 3rd. Cecina Memorial Jr. Owen Begley up to bat with 1 on at second. Begley cracks a short one, and Vermilion tries to make the play at third, but the throw is off, and that would bring in Daniel Lind, who beats the throw home for the first run of the game. They would add 2 more to make it 3-0 Crusaders. But the Wildcats were quick to respond in the bottom of the inning. With runners on both corners, sophomore Jackson Mullins drives the pitch out deep, and that would bring in Matthew Swift and Keegan Mackey to cut the lead to just 1 run going into the 4th inning. Up to the 5th now, with Cecina looking to extend their lead. Freshman Luke Soltz on at third. Junior Bobby Tremblay does a good job here with the base knock for the RBI, scoring Soltz to make the lead 4-2. Just like last time, South Vermilion was ready to answer back to the Crusader offense. Bases juiced, and Mullins does the job once again, driving in a pair off his bat as seniors Cooper Terry and Lane Visars cross the dish to tie it up. Isaac Wanninger was up next for Vermilion. The junior blasts one deep, and that easily scores Mullins to take the lead at 5-4. But the kid can pitch just as well as he hits. Wanninger relieving with a chance to end the game in the top of the 7th. And he does not disappoint by striking out Begley to end it. South Vermilion pulls out a close 5-4 win over Cecina Memorial to take the Class 2A regional title.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 100 degree programs, and their one common theme, their focus on theory and practice. The architecture program at Lawrence Tech is designed to provide a broad foundation for the development of design skills and insights.
So I would definitely recommend LTU's program when considering getting into architecture, because when you come here as a freshman, you're getting right into design studios. With other colleges, you might be taking some general education classes before actually getting into design. And so LTU puts you right into the design field right off the bat.
If you see yourself studying architecture in the future, consider enrolling at Lawrence Technological University. For more information on the degree programs offered at LTU, head over to their website, ltu.edu, today.
If you own a camera and have a passion for sports, stop what you're doing right now and listen up. State Champs is hiring freelancers and reporters right now for the upcoming fall season. Forget watching your favorite teams from the stands and join us on the field. High school sports is our passion, and we need more players on our team to help cover as many games as possible. So once again, if you have your own equipment and a passion for shooting sports, we want to talk to you. Jonathan Kidd is our senior producer and scheduler. Reach him by emailing jkidd@statechampsnetwork.com or go to the contact page at statechampsnetwork.com. We pay very competitively and we reward loyalty. Join the State Champs family this fall as a freelance camera person or reporter today. State Champs will be right back.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
Customers.
we are driven
To make
healthcare better.
great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry?
Howie's!
I chose Lawrence Tech for the architecture program and volleyball team. Architecture is a great fit for me because I love math and design. Now I combine them with technology to create beautiful structures. At Lawrence Tech, I didn't have to wait until my 3rd year to start designing. Our hands-on education begins right from day one. And I'm really excited about LTU's Design Center in Detroit. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome back to State Champs. We do have some recent state finals highlights for you this week as we wrap it all up. Now, Jenna wrote this, so know this. We've all heard the saying, a diamond is a girl's best friend. And those words ring true when it comes to the Center Grove Trojans and the Leo Lions softball teams. Both teams have worked their tails off over the years. Center Grove, 6 state titles. Leo, however, making it to the semifinals the past 2 years in a row. Who would win the crown this season? The Kings of the Jungle or the Heroes on the battlefield? Let's find out in our final main event.
Bittinger Stadium, home of the 2019 Class 4A softball finale, featuring the Trojans of Center Grove and the Leo Lions. Trojans coming into the matchup 27-3 record already survived some very close playoff matchups. As for the Lions, just a single loss, 25 wins. Who took home the crown? Comes down to this for all the marbles. Starting in the top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Trojan pitcher Abby Herbst walked to first base. Pinch runner freshman Sydney McConnell stole second. Up next, the catcher for Center Grove, the junior Lexi Fair, crushing this ball to center field. Lions having trouble containing it. McConnell hustling home. Center Grove takes the early 1-0 lead. To the top of the 6th, Fair at the plate again, 2 outs, runner on third. The ball hit well to right, but check out this grab by the senior Haley Hines. Laying out in foul territory. This is why you eat your Wheaties, people. Leo, as a team, averaging almost 10 runs a game this season, won 19 straight to open the year, but they were no match for Center Grove pitcher Abby Herbst. A 3-hit shutout, 12 strikeouts, including that one. Center Grove holds off Leo to become your 2019 Class 4A softball champions. 1-0 the final.
She was throwing a drop ball and it happened to be right down the middle. She threw it the first 2 strikes and I was like, I can hit that. My first 2 pitches are always, or my first 2 strikes are always a pitch that I want to hit. And that, I had 2 strikes on me, so I had to foul it off, or battle it off. And I just ended up making good contact somewhere and she had to make a play, and fortunate for us, she didn't.
All right, Indiana, we just want to take the time now to thank all of you, the Hoosier High School sports fan, for your endless support to your teams and, of course, to our show.
We also want to give a huge thank you to all of the coaches and players in the state of Indiana, because without all of your guys' hard work and dedication, none of this would be possible.
And a special shout out to the IHSAA. But have no fear, because State Champs will be back on Fox Sports Midwest and Fox Sports Indiana on August 25th. Our show airs 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central. Now, here is the final highlight everyone has been dying to see. I doubt it. Me beating Jenna in our last game of rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Yeah, she knew I'd go paper. The champion.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association.